Yo, welcome, Bonesy. Bonesy coming in first today, taking it away from VD. We're not giving VD a chance today. How you doing, bud? I am so glad to be doing this again. I got really heated yesterday, but I'm feeling good about today's stream. For some reason, something tells me this is gonna go a little bit better. Also, I checked with the developers. They followed up with me on Discord. Yeah, changing the difficulty from hard to easy basically just it only affects AI. It doesn't. I thought it might affect the way that the sim equipment works, because I think it's in that same category. It's in that same spot, but let me see how my wheel is turning. Is not turning. Okay. Gotta recalibrate something. Yo, Kugla. Yeah, so this difficulty only affects the AI. It doesn't affect anything else. Yeah, I think I got it. Wait, that was the perfect view. Okay, good. You know, for this stream, I'll start off in first-person mode. Google, how's it going, man? I was just watching some of your old clips. You got some really good clips on your channel. Hey, Will Sandwich. Will Sandwich coming in with the party of 8. Dude, thank you so much. Welcome, Ethronia. Ethronia. You guys have been doing a lot of cool stuff together. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Master Stampede. Glad you could join us here. We're doing a game called JDM, Japanese Drift Master. This came out a couple months ago, and I've been, it's been on my mind to come back to this after I got distracted with a couple of other things and do a full proper review. So we're doing this all sim style. I'm playing on my racing rig. But yeah, thank you so much, Will. How was your stream? If you guys haven't already checked out Will Sandwich, definitely go follow Will. If you like seeing randos, cool randomizers that I would totally like to join one day. So we have your first time drifting one day. Yeah, I gotta tell you, just let me know when that list is updated and when they got Bloodstain on there. I'll shake off the rust. So here we got a street drift. Get more drift points than your rivals. Get to the finish line within the time limit. I remember this race. Gonna definitely want to use a little bit of nitro. Get ahead of the competition here a little bit. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to swap back to behind the shoulder view. Might take me a second to get back used to doing all this drifty stuff. I'll definitely mention in my review that the learning curve, just like with all other sim racing games, is definitely high. If you want to play this game and just jump right in, definitely do the arcade style. Arcade controller was really nice. Oops. If you want something a little bit more realistic, they do have the Simcade, but you may need to learn, may to do a little bit of practice and training. We came close, and I would definitely recommend if you're gonna do sim style, bump it down to easy for the time being, for the love of God. Also, this car is really underpowered since we just got it. Kugla, my day was pretty good. Well, all right, let's be honest. My day was good since I started the stream, or at least since I got off of work. But yeah, glad to be streaming again. How about you, Kugla? How you handling the heat wave we're currently in, known as summer? What's up, VD? VD has that sick Swassage emote. If you guys also haven't checked out Swassage, make sure to check out our buddy Swassage too. He's done a couple of cool things for this channel. Oops. I hit a bit of a reset there. I don't even want to look at the credit card bills. Well, at least you're not into cards. Then you'd be totally sunk right now because of those Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards that just came out that everybody's obsessed with. Everybody's gone for those golden chocobos. That's kind of interesting. My wheel just glitched out. I think I broke the car. Sell dupe. Stop buying cards. Make me. Yeah, it's really just to me it's a fun old man hobby is what it is. I like collections of stuff. I like the element of surprise, and it's just a legal version of playing the lottery. All right, hold up. I think the car is busted. Let me exit the race real quick and see what happens. This is why you stack minimal paper. I don't know, not if he gets that golden chocobo that everybody's been after. I guess my one thing is, you know, not playing the cards is kind of a misstep. All right, something's up with the car. Let me just back out completely. Scalping cards is for fools. Bonzi, do you collect anything? Or do you play any TCGs? Shit. Something's not right today. I definitely had more tech issues setting this up than I have other stuff. But yeah, the wheel for some reason, there we go. The wheel for some reason is not going. Let's see, turn the main menu. Nope, options. Just bugged out. Turn left. Turn right. It could be the fact that I have to upgrade the firmware or update with the firmware on my sim rig. Okay, there we go. We're good. I love that they give you like a side view. Yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, I like collecting things. So I like having the magic cards for one part because they just look really cool, and they're collaborating with like everything under the sun. But also, as far as selling goes, I haven't sold a lot of cards, but I feel like Magic gets like you get good returns with Magic cards compared to some of the other stuff. I'm still waiting on this NASCAR card that they're supposed to send me. That's gonna be like my rarest one so far. Panini just takes a while to do that stuff, so you're just like waiting. They told you up front, they're like, you're gonna wait like 122 days. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, you could catch that video. We got some good feedback on the Reddit for that. Somebody liked our video. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, we got a really good hit. I don't know if maybe my buddy Zero is my lucky charm for that kind of stuff, but yeah, Magic crossing over with Final Fantasy. It seems like such a no-brainer to make money for the people that are making the cards, because I mean, Final Fantasy, like anything, will sell well. That's just such a popular franchise. And Magic like continues to be one of the most like surviving freaking TCG series. You know, obviously there's kind of like Pokemon, but I feel like Magic is right up there as well. So probably want to downshift. This car was purchased because of the story. They make you buy this game, and it just has like no power. So you kind of go from driving around the stuff in the drift course, the drift lessons, which were fine. Damn, 1.4, that's not much. Yeah, the the game makes you buy a car, and it's pretty much a Toyota 86, which fantastic car, but it's bone stock, so it's really underpowered. And in this first mission, they're making us go up against what looks like a Miata. I'm not sure what that other one is, but it looks like a rotary, maybe a Mazda of some sort, and then the other one I couldn't see it sped off, but I think it's an S13. So you're just pretty underpowered for this. Yeah, I definitely went really hard yesterday too. Whoops. Activated NAS. I definitely went really hard yesterday in yesterday's session. I was feeling sore all day, so I'm gonna try to keep up with water and stuff. But if all this hot water doesn't end soon, I'm gonna have to go get like a fan or something. Damn, could have used that. I've also noticed yesterday that it's not a bad idea to start doing kind of like a donut if you mess up, and that'll help you go into a drift for free, like automatically. But I think we got this one because we have a lot of space left. They're almost done, and I'm not that far behind in points. There you go. Okay, we did it. I think I'm gonna switch back to the outside view, and I'll probably stay like that for the rest of the stream. Definitely looks better, but yeah, fans should be default. Yeah, I agree. Itronia, were you joining Will for a 4-player randomizer? Do it in real life. Yeah, the reason why you do it in the sim is because when you hit the guardrail, you're not destroying an actual car or engine or anything. So you learn here, in my opinion, and then you go to the then you go into IRL. So we got a win. Some guys being a total bro. The kid from Home Improvement in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift shows up and he starts being an ass. And he becomes somewhat of the first antagonist. So this is the piece of crap that I have to drive. Oh wait, I can't see the map. I don't know where to go. Don't forget about your first official challenge. You promised to take me with you. Well, who could say no? Sushi delivery unlocked. Okay, so smartphone, I think. I gotta figure out all the buttons. I mapped everything really fast. It's back on the road. Let's pause. Yes, okay, cool. Just a viewer today. Might do some stuff soon, though. Cool. Well, once you do, good luck. Yeah, I was pretty stoked to see that you guys were linking up to do stuff. I'm gonna save a little bit of money before I start buying things at the shop. Unless the game is like kind of telling me to go to the shop now to buy stuff, then obviously never mind. Just double check. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's probably the next mission. And what makes this, to me, more fun than a regular sim is that you have this open world. It's how you get to all the missions and stuff. Yeah, this car is gonna be harder to control. So as soon as I get a little bit of scratch together, wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly, to just buy a new car. I could stick with this for a while and then just buy another car. Like the RX-7 is pretty good. It's just that's gonna be a while now. Like maybe, whoops, maybe like 6,000. Sorry, 650,000. And it can be yours if the price is right. A lot of snapback on this one. Whoops. See, there's just like no way for me to kind of control that snapback. Love a good open world, yeah. However, I am definitely noticing some stuff I'm gonna write down for the review for sure. And again, my review is gonna be structured differently. We usually do like, for the channel, we usually do like, oh, well, you know, we get a game and we want to review it. It's like, okay, we played it, you know, did we like it? What did we like? What didn't we like? Suggestions, things like that. This one is going to be structured on the basis of, I put in maybe 15 hours into this. I put in maybe like 15 hours into this on the controller and arcade style, and now I'm doing drift style on the sim rig. And how did that go for me? Stay close to your rival while imitating their drift. Don't let the rival get away to more than 25 meters or you'll be disqualified. Get more drift points than your rival. Yeah. This is gonna be tough. Hey, Swasage. Yeah, I suck at drifting too. I'm definitely learning it and stuff. And one of the things that I am a little bit more on the critical side of this is for sure is, you know, it's not necessarily their fault because it's such a hard thing to teach people, but like, if you're coming into this thinking that this is going to teach you to drift, it doesn't teach you drifting very well, from what I could tell. Oh yeah, I got the E-drip, E-drip, the E-brake. I just set it up. I had to really play around with where my handbrake was. It was kind of a tight fit, but yeah, now I can pull on the E-brake. And I'm still kind of getting used to it. When I do Assetto Corsa, the e-brake is like perfect. The e-brake is so great to like initiate a drift. But here, it's kind of like 50-50. I don't know if maybe it's the car. I don't know if it's the way that the game is set up or something, but yeah, doing the doing the handbrake here has been a little bit hit or miss. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes I don't quite get it. Whoa, that was weird. But yeah, welcome. Welcome, Swa. Good to see you. We'll be playing. I'm trying to play through like the majority of this game, or at least, or hopefully all of it. We got through most of it. It's really, really fun on the controller. It's really fun on the controller in arcade mode. And drifting is... The drift setup is good too. Again, I'm kind of going to be comparing my my two experiences. My two experiences with the drift versus controller. Or Simrig versus controller. But yeah, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome on in, welcome on in. I'm probably gonna have to hop out and get some kind of upgrades for the car. Because how the hell are you supposed to compete in this shitbox versus a properly tuned car? Yeah. Yeah, this thing is brutal. With the other cars, you could kind of get stuck sideways and really like you have good control in that drift. You can maintain it. I mean, I was struggling there too, but this is like whenever I get into drift, I have this imaginary clock in my head with this car of when the snapback is coming. And there's a turnaround. I don't know if I'll be able to catch up in that little time. Maybe if I cut the corner. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. Sometimes drifting can be kind of like a seesaw. You might go the direction that you need to go, and it's good for a little while. But then the car wants to just mirror in the opposite direction. I think that's what you're trying to mitigate for when you're tuning the car. Oops. Well, unfortunately, points wise, I can't make this a thing anymore. We'll definitely have to go beef this up a little bit. Yeah, SWAT does a lot of different things. Let me go see what I can do. Maybe balance, maybe a little bit more power. VD needs a Tamagotchi. You could just get that Switch game that's coming up instead. Tamagotchi Life or whatever. Oh, cool. There's a side event. So originally, there was JDM Rise of the Scorpion, which was the demo that came out with this. Um, I guess what they did now was that they put all of those missions back into the game as like side quests, which I think is pretty cool. I missed the boat with Rise of the Dragon. I couldn't actually get my setup to work at the time. I don't think they had optimized it. I don't think they really had optimized it just yet. And because I couldn't get my nice Fanatec wheelbase with all the cool stuff set up and working properly, it was really just the steering wheel. I missed it, and then the demo expired. Once the demo expired, you couldn't play it anymore. So, yeah, it's cool to see that they put it back in. I didn't get a chance to play that. Oh, no, it's the Laurel. This is the car that gave me a lot of trouble yesterday. Deliver sushi in the best style possible and in less than 202 seconds. Really, almost 203. I want to say right now, I want to apologize for all my complaining yesterday with this car. I'm sure it's a very nice car if anyone owns it. If this is their favorite car, you know, I'm not trying to get down on you for your favorite car. But man, moving this thing around, getting this thing sideways was such a chore in the sim rig. It was phenomenal when I was doing arcade style, but simcade style, I don't know. I just don't like it. Just a slight tap. I guess it's in here. I have no idea. Somebody wants sushi with their gas? See, I missed it. Package delivered. Alright, I guess now we just gotta go back. Oh, no, it's more. I mean, really, if your sushi delivery guy isn't drifting, are you really getting sushi? I could probably just go, yeah, this way. I'm like afraid to use the handbrake. I don't want to just come to a dead stop. I need it to do what I need it to do, and that of course is to drift. But yeah, drifting is definitely hard. What's also kind of interesting is when you hit the limiter. When you hit the limiter, you don't feel the car suddenly like as if it's hit a wall like you do in other games. Damn. So I gotta constantly be aware of making sure that I'm not just stepping on the limiter. Not getting that feedback that I need. Mission complete. Okay, so it's just 2 packages. 125,000, well, 173,000 yen. So if you're kind of stuck and you need upgrades or maybe a better car or something, you could just like chill out and do some side missions. I kind of want to do that Rise of the Scorpion mission, or maybe we'll just save that for later. I definitely got to make a note that that's pretty cool that they added that in. Let's go back to the map real quick. So next mission is here. There's the drifting school. Oh, we got another sushi mission. It's gonna be kind of a chore to actually drive around all of this in the drift style. Parts store. Okay, let's go to the parts store real quick. I guess I'm already here. I'll probably play a bunch of side missions and stuff and make good money, so I might as well upgrade this car just a little bit. It needs something to make it not sway in the opposite direction when I'm trying to drift. That's kind of the key thing. So someone yesterday asked about the level of customization. The level of customization in this is pretty good, actually. We're definitely going to want to do... Well, setup would be good, too. Custom preset. Drift preset. Oh, cool. Drift base preset. What? Oh, I see. Okay. Optimized for sliding through corners with ease. Perfect for stylish high-angle drift. I don't see why they would not have put it on the drift preset. I could be wrong, though. Like, why they wouldn't have put it on that by default. Let's go check out some of the mechanical upgrades I could get. So, engine, suspension, steering, powertrain, brakes, tires. I think what I want... And I'm surprised that it already comes with nitro by default. That's a little strange to me. But that's how it was. I think what I want to upgrade is probably the steering system. The steering system, the brakes, the powertrain, and maybe the engine as well. So we'll do professional angle kit. We want all that angle. Powertrain. We got... gearbox, the differential. I'm gonna put the clutch all the way up. The max. A little bit on the gearbox as well, and the differential. I'll take all of it at that point. I think that's going to be really useful. So I upgraded the steering system. I upgraded parts of the powertrain. Let me get some better brakes. VD, thank you for the hydrate. Probably a sport brake would be fine. And tires. Suspension would be good too. Oh, I'm broke. Okay. All right, no engine upgrades. That definitely would have been useful. So we'll have to come back here and get some more stuff. But yeah, it's like a good amount too. And you could do plenty of things with the visual. You could change the color of the car. You could get different body kits. Like we see this RX-7 has like a cool body kit and stuff. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna try again. See where we can go from here. Jeez. Got better tires. We got some steering stuff. Transmission is good too. I already feel there's a little bit... It's a little bit of a punchier car. It's too slow for a drift. It definitely feels like in that realistic style where, you know, you could kind of lose control of the car at high speed. That's somewhat what it's supposed to feel like if you're going really fast. Granted, we're only doing 65 miles per hour, so maybe it's a little bit exaggerated, but... Alright, that's a lot better. I still got that kickback I don't like. Kickback, snapback. I'm gonna call it about like 10 different things during the course of this playthrough, but yeah. Still have a little bit of that. It's kind of nasty. Maybe there's something else that could fix it, but for now, it's already better. I like it. Maybe I can figure this out. Maybe we could do this. I believe I can. Oh, let me get VD to hydrate as well. Thank you, sir. Alright, well that's obviously better. Yeah, I could definitely control it more now. So now it's just gonna be about trying to get more points than this guy. Oh, this is night and day. This is definitely night and day. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Power headlamp fluid. Are you referencing Red versus Blue Rooster Teeth podcast joke there, Bonesy? God damn. I gotta check on something. Give me like 2 seconds. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's check on something real quick. Yeah, so that went a lot better. What is this going on? We have a new rival. Sometimes they don't have many pages. And it's like the next mission is actually already right there. Paint shop unlocked. So now we could go to the paint shop. Keiko convinces Tanaka to sponsor your team, but you need to prove to him he wouldn't be investing in a lost cause. Also, we got 50,000 yen. Show him what you can do in a friendly race against Satoru. Cool. So this is just these are just friendly race. There's no such thing as friendly racing. That's what I learned. It's always serious, especially if you're playing Mario Kart. Right, so Tanaka is her dad. And for some reason this character is like really obsessed with the protagonist and wants to help him be a racer. Get more drift points than your rival. Get to the finish line within the time limit. Okay. That is a FC. That is a serious car, man. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, guys. Will the shitbox prevail? Ooh. This time it does not matter if we're too close or we're not too close or whatever. All that matters is time limit and score. Sausage was talking about getting the e-brake, and yeah, I have a sequential shifter set up, so there's so many times when I want to go for the e-brake, but I accidentally go for the shifter or vice versa. I did not think I would have a problem with that. Ooh, damn. Just touched the grass there, that's no good. I gotta be careful because while I'm getting better at drifting, I do still have to be mindful of the time. It's almost too fun to even bother with finishing the race. But we have to. Oh, I made it all right. I made it. Had like 3 seconds to spare. 150,000 yen. That's just gonna be more parts. You really need that first upgrade. That first upgrade is gonna be so crucial. Yeah, we had a time limit. That one was all about time and making sure you get more points than the other person. But I got it, Bonesy. That's where that Nas comes in handy. So, that's amazing. That's sweet. The sushi team, the sushi sponsor team is ready to go. I kind of wanna pull a U-turn and go back to that drift lessons thing, but oh man, that's maybe not. All right, where are we at? 150,000 yen. Maybe I should. We're kind of letting some of the notifications cycle through. New parts are available. I guess while we have that... oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I'm also feeling like now, and this has nothing to do with the actual game itself, but I'm feeling like now, I'm getting so used to the sequential shifter. I miss having the H pattern, but it's just, this is kind of so convenient to never have to change it, and since I mostly play iRacing when I do sim stuff, I can basically use the sequential with everything. It's basically like a stick version of a paddle shifter. Like when you first get your wheel, you don't have a stick yet because, you know, you spent all this money on this wheel. So you just use the paddle shifters that are on the wheel while you're, you know, learning and stuff. And it was kind of nice because the paddle shifters usually work with everything. And that's why you don't actually do the togeis IRL. I really like this race. I would love to blast some like initial D Eurobeat music while this is going. But yeah, this is like the first really, really fun race of the game to me. You're on a mountain pass, it's night, there's like no space to actually get by your opponent. So it's super tight. I really like it. I don't know if I'll do well because I haven't done something quite this, again, crammed. All right. Face your rival. We got to finish first and get more drift points. So this is kind of like a style of race we haven't done yet. But again, I because of the points being too difficult, I had to turn the difficulty down a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard. The guardrails gives you like no space. So it's gonna be easier because I turned the difficulty down, but it's definitely still gonna be hard for me to drift. Remember, if you hit a wall, you're gonna lose points. Or you're gonna, not points, you're gonna lose the score multiplier. So, just having those walls so close is very close. It makes this a very claustrophobic type of race. Also, after this is done, I'm gonna take a minute to write some notes down. Just jot them down real quick. Ooh. There's Paul's Bug Eye Subaru. Except it's not Paul's because it doesn't have any sweet decals on it. Damn. You know, I think they put in a little bit. They put in a little bit of a band-aid here for any players that aren't so good at drifting like me, because it's starting to look like just touching the wall itself doesn't it doesn't remove your multiplier. It seems like it's only when you go backwards or you're like at a 90-degree angle with the barrier or something. Which is nice, because again, there just isn't going to be a lot of opportunity to pass here. Or, I mean, drift here. Whoops. Whoops. Mic was muted. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to pass him first. If I could pass him and just run away with the race, then I don't need to worry about anything else. There's just like no margin for error. Yeah, you know what? Let me exit the race real quick. Let me go put a little power under the hood. I think I've got enough money that that's more doable. But yeah. I'm gonna jot a couple things down while I'm out here. Cool. Let me find where the nearest... Is that performance, I think? Yes, that's the parts store. Okay, so I'm going to throw it back to the parts store. What's nice is that when you go into the GPS, it'll kind of show you... It'll show you how many minutes it is to get to something. So now it's 12 minutes. Once the GPS resets, it'll be like, nope. Get out of here with that 12 minutes. We're going to get there in 1 minute. Oh no, the family of 4. Still a lot that I gotta learn. I think the more I think about my first stream, it kind of seems to me like there's some stuff that I'm just not gonna be able to do, and I probably, whereas typically I would focus on maybe doing more side quests or building up skills by doing tutorials, I think with this one what I want to do is just go straight through the story as quickly as I can, because I'll automatically get cash and stuff like that. You know, what I need to level up. I'll obviously get better as I go, but yeah, it's just, this is going to be a really, really long playthrough. So let's put a little bit of muscle under the hood. We have ECU, intake, exhaust, internals. Let's do... I don't want to blow everything on just one. I'm not going to put in a turbo just yet. Oh, there is a turbo. No, there isn't. Compressor, single large turbocharger, twin turbo. Let's do a sports muffler. That really doesn't... Oh, actually it does a lot. It's funny. In real life, a muffler doesn't add quite that much, I think. Or at least the exhaust tip. Sports filter. Oh, we got to put on that K&N filter. And we have just enough money for some chip tuning remapping, which is more horsepower, more torque, quicker acceleration, and slightly higher max speed. And that's all the money I got. I'm gonna have to remember before this, by the way, this is gonna be my last stream for the week. But yeah, I gotta remember that before my first stream of next week, I gotta update my firmware. I definitely have to update my firmware. Alright, so now we go back to this. We're gonna see if I can meet the Scorpion halfway here. A little bit more power, not too much. It's so funny when you start a racing game that lets you customize stuff. You want your car to look nice, obviously, but you can't even start thinking about visuals just yet, because you got to work on all those engine upgrades and stuff. And ahead of myself there. Alright, we gotta go back to the shop. I couldn't pull off that drift. I need more parts. And yeah, in case anyone's kind of new to this stream and just tuning in, I'm not like a sim drifter. I've experimented, I've dabbled with sim drifting, but it's not something that I got good at. I just got better at like road courses and ovals and stuff. Not so much the sim drifting. I would like to. It's really fun to just throw on Assetto Corsa, put on some cool music, and go into the drift playground with the 8.6. But yeah, I mean, some of those, that stuff is crazy. And the togeys are tough too. The togeys in the Assetto Corsa are really tough for me. Just like we're seeing a little bit here. I just bounce off the wall too much. All right, so we got ahead of the guy. That's what we want. No, I backed out again. Drifting is inefficient anyway. Itronia, it sounds like someone watches the sim racing blog too. But yeah, no, that's completely right. You know, the way that you want to do it, if you want to drive the fastest, the way you want to do it is grip. You don't want to do drift. Which that's another cool thing about this game is that they obviously drifting is what the game is named after, but they also feature grip racing and even drag racing too. So you have a couple of different things. But yeah, drifting is actually really inefficient. It's also really slow too. So even if you watch some media that makes drifting look super fast, just know that in real life they're just going like 40 miles per hour. They're going like 20 when they're drifting. So it really is a sport of show more so than anything else. It's fun though. I really like the idea of drifting. You can also kind of apply drifting and drift type techniques to other forms of racing too. So even if you're doing grip, you still kind of want to learn to loosen up the back of the car just a little bit. You still have grip, but you know, you definitely need that. Hey, BS Raptor. Yeah, this is a really fun game. One of my favorite parts is that it's from 20. God damn it. Oh man, one of my favorite parts is that it's from 2025, so that means it's on the chopping block for you know, games that I want to check out, review this year. But I've been enjoying it. There's a story, there's music. I'd have the music off because I'm streaming to YouTube too, but yeah, it's got a lot of bells and whistles, this one. I definitely recommend it. I recommend it, but I don't recommend making contact with this guy at all. Yeah. And I'm not making it look really good here. My goal is to pass him in the beginning and then kind of run away with it. I did a little bit of that in the beginning, but I just slipped up. How you doing, BS Raptor? Hope you've been well. I was actually just thinking about some of the cool mods you introduced me to for Assetto Corsa and the community too. I need to... Someone reached out because they had the same question that I did, but I didn't get the answer, so I didn't really have anything to tell them. I felt kind of bad. I was experiencing some issues with setting up to that server. Damn. If they get you backwards, it's like game over. Damn. Oh, he got me backwards again. Oh, man. If he gets me backwards and I gotta play catch up, I just don't think I could make it, because the whole time he's getting points and I'm just driving like normally to try to catch up to him. So, whew. And again, we return to the sweaty part of sim racing, where I just want to keep trying. I got to do it again. Sim racing almost feels to me like, I compared it to Super Meat Boy, but also Hotline Miami. I used to get so heated when I played Hotline Miami, and it's just like, die, try again, die, try again, die, try again, die, try again. Shit was crazy. I think I'm relying on the handbrake just a little too much. Oh, man. Oh, no. That's kind of what I was afraid of. There's such cramped roadways that it's, again, you get spun out. I think I'm gonna waste too much time trying to catch up to him, and he's in a Z, so it's like he's so much quicker. Well, just taking a break from the stock, about to get to the cappuccino. I feel like praying the servers are a nightmare, but once you get in there, yeah, I mean, I was in there. I would be in there for like 15 seconds and see like everybody driving around and people doing like drift battles and stuff. That really was cool. And then the server would just die on me. Now, I heard in the Discord, I think that they're trying to add multiplayer to this. Ah, what an asshole. I think for this, the AI is kind of bad. You know, the AI isn't really thinking about dodging you or like slowing down because you're there. It's just plowing through you like a train. Just making this a little bit more complicated. But, yeah. I think I just came up with another note. I'll get it if they do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, I recommend getting it even without multiplayer. It's been a lot of fun. I don't know how heavy I can get into the multiplayer once that drops. Well, thanks for the free drift for a second, but damn. This guy's a real road hog. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I just can't drift. Let me at least see if I can make it all the way down. I really miss that S14 that they gave us. Okay, made it about halfway down, but this is something I'm gonna come back to. Yeah. I think I still need just a little bit of more power or something to make this happen. So let me do a couple of side missions. Maybe that scorpion mission, maybe some more sushi delivery, whatever it is. Because I'm not quite there yet. What is that purple thing? Oh, it's a paint shop. Yeah, we don't care about that right now. See, we haven't unlocked a lot of stuff. Oh, this is just the same map. Right. This is where we're doing the race. It's nice when there's nobody else here. Never mind. I forgot about the traffic. You can actually turn the traffic off, which I thought was interesting. They let you just do that. I figured that's something that they wouldn't really want you to turn off. That's cool. You can see why that sign was there. Yeah, I think that one thing that you're gonna definitely have to cope with, I think, a little bit, is that, you know, when I do sim drifting, I don't have to drive from point A to point B. You just... God damn, the family of four took me out. You know, you just pick your thing and you're on the track. I do have to do qualifying and stuff when I do iRacing, which is cool, but it also ends up taking a lot of time. But yeah, you got to come to terms with the fact that you're gonna have to do the drifting setup if you're gonna choose to do it that way. You're gonna have to do it between every marker, and it might get kind of exhausting. It might have been better to just have like more war points for this point, so that you could just kind of jump between point to point. I feel like even when I used to play games like Need for Speed Underground, after a while I just didn't feel like driving from point A to point B. So if there was fast travel, I liked having that. You know, you might get, like, this is cool and stuff, but you might end up getting a little bit tired of commuting, basically. Ah! That's a family of two, because that's all you could fit in there. See, I can do it. I can do it when there's not a Nissan Z ramming me into the wall and backwards every time. Yeah, well, anyway, 36 more seconds. This is gonna be a super long playthrough. I'm sorry to anyone that was looking forward to more No More Heroes. We're gonna be waiting on that for a while. With all this commuting. Now, I do know that eventually you get like more garages and stuff, and because of that you're able to you have more points to warp between, but right now we only have the one, so it gets a little bit tiresome. All right. Deliver the sushi in the best style. Deliver sushi in less than 511 seconds. So I guess 8 minutes. This Nissan Laurel is such a beast. This is the top 5 beasts of the week over here. Oh god, the hairpins. Oh no! It was a blind corner. Finally, I feel like I haven't done a drift at all yet. Sushi's here. What, no tip? I almost pulled the handbrake again instead of the gear shifter. That's funny. Oh shoot. Probably should just do this. Yep. Yeah, we cut like a minute off. I'm like, yeah, I like really struggle specifically with the downhill drifting on these hairpins. Oh, it's like a parking lot. Okay. What an interesting customer. I don't think I'm gonna make it to this next one unless we went on the highway, but we're obviously not going on the highway. Ooh, jeez. What's more important, the family of 6 lives, or I get to deliver sushi? Yeah, at this point, there's no way I can make the sushi delivery because it's too far away and I don't have the time for it. But I could still score some drift points. Somebody's not getting their meal. Somebody's not getting their Grubhub. Whoops. Just added some time, I think. Get out of the way! Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm like, can I dodge him? Oh, fuck. That's not good. We got that demonetization yellow. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point, because I'm just making the sushi condition worse. I mean, I delivered 2 that were in perfect condition, so I don't see why they would care about this now. But yeah, it's weird. They gave you way too much time, I think. Or, it was way too much time between delivery 2 and delivery 3. And in case you're wondering, no, I don't have nitro. Oh, snap, we're almost there. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I missed it! I wasn't paying attention. Siri sent me the wrong address. Okay, 185,000, not bad. I wonder if it would have been better if I got perfect on all 3 of them, but yeah, let me maybe do like another one of those and then just go nuts with upgrades. I don't see any other way that I'm gonna beat the Scorpion. All right. Yep, there's another one. Oh god, it's kind of far. It's in the city. If I just go out and right, I think that'll be a little fast. Oh wait, no, hold on. We got our first go at using the highway. Yes. I love the highway in this. Oh jeez. Yeah, seriously. Almost 200,000 yen for delivering sushi. Dude, they treat their sushi delivery guys really well. Yeah, what are the rest of us doing wasting our time? Wait, hold on. I have a button for this. I have a button for this. Yes! Perfect. Yeah, it's kind of cool that they built into the story this, obviously an Initial D reference. You know, the game could have just been a JDM centric game, but not necessarily had to have like tons of references to Initial D. So as a fan of the series, I appreciate that they put that reference into this game. Our good friend Namu, at some point in his life, moved over to Japan. Namu Lala, who's been doing some cool, interesting streams from Japan. I think he even shared a video where he got to go check out the Initial D Museum, which if I ever went to Japan, obviously that's like that's a no-brainer tourist activity for me. If I ever went to Japan, which is never gonna happen, I'm confirming that right now. Oh, geez. But yeah, if I ever went to Japan, which again, not happening. Sorry, not sorry. Definitely Initial D Museum would be up there. I'd like to visit the Nintendo World, some of the other cool museums that they have. There's also, you could do these kind of very similar, if anyone remembers what we showed off on our channel. It's kind of like a ride along, but with toge. So there's a private mountain that isn't being used by regular like pedestrian traffic. So they have guys that like will drift down the mountain and you can be a ride along, meaning that you're in the passenger seat. And I mean, that would be fucking terrifying. But at the same time, I mean, how could I go to Japan and pass up on that type of opportunity? I normally don't like the idea of a ride along, but obviously for something like this, you absolutely want a professional behind the wheel. So that's definitely one thing I'd want to do. And hey, if I don't come back, if we you know, go screaming down the mountain, at least I get to die in Japan. So that can't be too bad. I also really, they don't exist anymore, so it sucks, but I also really wanted to one day visit the Club Sega or whatever, the big Sega arcades. They had quite a few Sega arcades, and one of them was this really big red building. But unfortunately it closed down. Closed down like a year or so ago. So no more of that. Good way to go, yeah. Screaming while an engine is going nuts and you're just hearing and seeing and smelling tire smoke all over the place. Yeah, that's the way I'd want to go. Surrounded by tire smoke. Tire smoke and trees. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is like in Saints Row when all the traffic just gets crazy and starts pummeling you. But yeah, that's everything I would ever do if I went to Japan or not. I'm sure there's other stuff. I can't think of anything off the top of my head because I was a big fan of this anime called Durarara. I also would like to go to the city where the show took place. I'm not sure if it was Akibahara or I'm gonna butcher the names, but I don't remember the name of it anyway specifically, but I would like to go back to that area. I mean, go to that area, visit it in real life if I had gone to Japan at any point. I'm also just curious about what the trains are like and how, you know, how like civil all the, you know, all the cities are and clean and stuff like that. I like the idea of like a big, efficient, well taken care of city. We don't necessarily get that. Plus, what's cool about Japan is they kind of have walking built into the culture and their cities. They really do like to walk places and stuff. Oh, there's all these gacha machines on the side of the road. I mean, that's just heaven, isn't it? Just gacha machines everywhere. This big, beautiful, clean city. Not really doing much in the way of drifting. I still not digging this car. with the race wheel, so I'm not comfortable yet to really do a lot of drifting, but we could still get the delivery. Ah, I thought I clipped it. I thought I was gonna just make it through. Same deal, I hit it again. Well, yeah, I mean, there's some cool stuff to. I want to ask Snapple Pants the next time I get a chance to talk to him what his highlights were from his trip to Japan. And oh, and I'm not even like a Harry Potter person, but the Harry Potter, whatever it was, exhibit or museum that they went to, I saw pictures of it and it looked like a cool thing to check out. I might not do that, but yeah. Crap, I'm on the wrong side. This may be a problem. Woo! Oh god, the sushi. Oh god, the sushi. Someone's wasabi is now mixed all in with their ginger, but I don't care. I feel like this is just food delivery in America, because so many times if I order something, it comes at least a little bit messed up, if not something missing. I noticed after some point that anytime I order a drink through like Grubhub or something like that, it never comes. There's no drink. They just don't do it, so I've stopped ordering them. But can you resist not eating? Oh yeah, I also want to go to like a conveyor belt restaurant. That seems really cool. I first heard about those when I was in high school, and I thought that's so cool. Just you sit there and dishes will, proceed all around the restaurant. Okay, so I have almost 400,000. I wonder if I should have just went for a different car, but it's gonna work really well now after this. Let me do one more quick mission just to be on the safe side. I probably don't need to, but let me do one more quick mission, and then I'm gonna warp to the garage and get myself over to the drift course, see if we can do it. Oh, I do have 2 garages. Oh, okay. So I could go up here to the parts store and then up there. To the mission, I mean. But yeah, can do a little bit more side questing. I think we'll have enough after this one to really soup up my car. Ooh, should have went the other way. 3 minutes, 18 seconds. 4 minutes. Okay, it's not worth it. Better go the other way. So even though it's like not the biggest of maps, you're gonna end up, you're still gonna end up taking like 10, maybe 15 minutes to get from one side of the map to the other. Unless you take the highway. The highway is pretty fast, but yeah, like it's still gonna take you a minute to get to the highway. I feel like at this point I'm just playing a simulator. Obviously I don't live in Japan, but I just feel like this is, anytime I want to go do something, I gotta drive. This is what real life is like. Ooh. Before we do that, this was new. When I last played this, they didn't have the... Oh, how do I, That's interesting. Yeah, they did not have this. Guess I could just go back on the road. That's no big deal. There. Whoops. I just totally screwed up my computer. All right. Click and drag, rotate. Up is space? That's weird. Move is like this. Nope, move is like this. Camera speed up, down. How do I take the picture though? That's kind of nice. Cool. I got 500 rep because I got the viewpoint. Okay, cool. So it doesn't really matter if you necessarily get the viewpoint itself. You just gotta kind of take a picture in this area. That's cool. That's some nice, like, sandboxy stuff that they could do, especially since this game just looks so crisp. I'm still shocked sometimes just looking at this game and thinking, like, I can't believe that an indie game studio made this. I guess I just have this bias where sometimes I think of indie games and I just think, oh, it's like, we're talking like Spelunky or Binding of Isaac or something, which, nothing to, you know, knock against those games, but it's just amazing to me that indie game studios can pump out something like this. It's just so pretty to look at. Okay. I guess you do sushi delivery for a lot of different sushi places. Hey, Demon. Demon, welcome on in. Bless you. Ethroniar. Oh, man. Speaking of indie developers. I don't think you ever told me, but what's the premise that you're working on? What's the idea over there? Alright, let's get that money. Get some sweet parts for my shitbox. I want to afford a K&M filter. How much sushi do I have to deliver for that? Suddenly got all crowded. Oh, jeez. Get you like 0.5 horsepower. I know. And then just get a couple of AutoZone decals. Dude, you got a fast car, man. That's the viewpoint that we just got. Man, another 3 and 4 minutes. I wish you got points for like high speed. You will get a point if you get a camera, if you pass a high speed, speed camera at high speed. Oops. Oops. Okay, it's 2 more to go. Next one is about 5 minutes away. Oh, geez, I thought that was just a break. Yeah, right. And the damage to your car. No, no. What are you talking about? You could just buff all this out. What I like is the planes coming down. That's really fun. Woo! I hope someone likes their sushi extra mashed. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, you're working on that many games? How is that possible? Man, I'm not a fan of this car. I'm gonna say it 10,000 more times. I'm just not a fan of the car. Damage for that to matter. True that. Oh shit, speaking of which. That will actually damage my car. You know, it's so weird to have to drive on the left side of the road. It just doesn't feel right. I still haven't gotten used to it. Ah! Didn't they know that there was a special sushi delivery coming through? You gotta pull over for that in Japan. Here you go. There's no discount because it's all over the place. Okay, we really gotta haul ass now. That's... I mean, that kind of helped me in a way, but not my intention. Paul, do you think it's possible for me to money shift a go-kart? Or do they use automatic, like, or not automatic, do they like do something to prevent money shifting on go-karts? No reason to ask that question, just genuinely curious. No reason in particular. I hate this bridge so much. This bridge is getting in the way of my sushi delivery business. Whoa, what the? That was a cool sound. I like that. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, we do it again. Oh, man. Usually carts are auto. I guess there are shifter carts, so yes, but the indoor ones are electric. Okay. I got you. Engine knocking, that'll buff out. Yeah, you just gotta get that what is it? You just gotta get one of those Pentastar engines. They all come with knocking. I know that knock all too well. All right. Well, I am glad to know, because if I do ever, for whatever reason, find myself in a go-kart, I know that I have no issue. I have nothing to worry about. Go-karts look like a lot of fun, but I want to drive something like this. I want to get into like a MX-5 car. I want to try a Miata. A really fun like Toyota Corolla. Oh, they started me from here. They gave me a checkpoint. That's interesting. I was expecting to do all of it. There's just too much traffic on this part of the map. I wonder if they set it up so that traffic changes based on the days or something like that. All right, here's another question, Paul. Do go-karts have clutch pedals, or is it just gas and brake? Ah! Oh my god. I'm so glad that was a breakable object on the side of the road as opposed to something that was not breakable. Anything bad that happens isn't my fault. Anything bad that happens is because of the Nissan Laurel that I'm driving. That is annoying. I got greedy there. I rode over that other thing and I'm like, oh no, we're all good, we're all good. There are different carts, and I'm not an expert, but again, indoor electric carts are, well, electric. 2 pedals, no gears. I see. I see. Well, I don't know if you sent me that video or... I don't know if you sent me that video or I found it and I shared it to you, but there was like... They're doing the Daytona road course with go-karts that go up to like 100 miles per hour. That looked really fun. That looked really, really good. An American shitbox. I'll take a Japanese shitbox. I'm not gonna do another sushi delivery because I think I think I'm good now. Could definitely get more parts. I'm just really, really, really hoping that this will be enough to fight this Scorpion mission. Those are the easiest things in the world to drift. Dukes of Hazzard cars. Yeah, I guess because it's probably too much. It's a lot of power. It's rear-wheel drive. They're really just big boats. But do you like learn anything from drifting a car like that? Chevy Caprice or an old Cutlass or something like that. I mean, well, hold on. You're talking about these big cars, Caprices and Cutlasses and stuff. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the car that I was just driving fits that profile. It has that I'm totally just a boat on wheels aspect to it. But yeah, like I said, for some reason, when I played it arcade style on the controller, that car was almost my favorite to drive. But then when I switched over to the Simrig Simcade, it was terrible, like by comparison. I'm still set up for the drift preset, which is pretty cool. Mechanical upgrades. Okay, cool. So, what could I use? Definitely an ECU. Definitely, yeah, forget it. Let's just put everything to max. Am I right? No need to think about all this stuff. Internals, valve modification. Let's put in a compressor. Oh, I don't have enough money. Let's put in suspension. Oops. Adjustable control set. Increases acceleration. I don't need to worry too much about that, I think. It's too pricey. This doesn't change much. Adjustable limited slip differential. I know that's kind of what you're looking for with these drift boxes. Don't care about nitro. And we have slightly better tires. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's try again. Get this game, and I don't really need another game right now. Yeah. Well, the company didn't do this, at least not with us. I don't know if they did it maybe with some bigger content creators, but I don't have a discount code, and I only got one code for it. So, yeah, I mean, I would recommend wishlist it on Steam. Wait for a good sale. There's no multiplayer, from what I understand, there's no multiplayer right now besides the leaderboards. But I think they may be possibly considering multiplayer. I don't know. I don't see how they wouldn't want to put multiplayer. If they're capable of doing it, I don't see how they wouldn't want to do it. This would be too much fun with your friends. Like, again, imagine something like maybe Midnight Club, maybe Need for Speed Underground, but with your friends. Okay, now we know we got a good car. Now we know we got a good car because it's doing that. It's doing them 4th of July firework exhaust sounds. All right, no one's gonna beat me now. Summer sale is over. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I didn't even catch. I didn't actually get any on the summer sale. Not on Steam, at least. Yeah, well, it's, in my opinion, it's definitely worth full price because it's just so much fun. I think there's enough to do that it definitely justifies full price too. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with just putting it on a wish list. Give it a while. Everything goes on sale on Steam eventually. No, wait, sorry. I did buy something for the summer sale. That's right. It's actually another developer that we're working with, or planning to work with. One of their older games looked really, really, really rad. So I got it. It's called Rogue Waters. All right. Enough of all that. It's time to try to beat this guy finally. Oh, yeah, I feel like I have way more control. Wait, hold on. Road reset. Oh, it doesn't work here. Okay. That's weird. It doesn't work in the race. Yeah. I wonder if this even was on Steam Summer Sale. It may have not been because it just came out. I feel like you typically won't see stuff from the last few months on like a big summer sale like that. Okay, hold on. Got a little bit out of control there. What I remember working before, pass him in the beginning and then just I'll try to pass him and maybe run a couple of turns very simple and then start the drifting later on, because it's not just enough to get first, you got to get first and more points. So I prefer the ones where you have to kind of follow them, but yeah. Try again. Well, he's gonna bump me. Hopefully he'll strain me out. Never mind. Well, I could definitely keep up with him, like, hang out and stuff. I'm not getting as many points, so I gotta be really careful. 15% off. I considered it, but didn't get it. Yeah. That's actually funny that you mentioned that. That's exactly what happened with me with Rogue Waters. I was like, oh, maybe I'll wait. And then it went off sale, and then the Steam sale came up again, so I got it then. Yeah, just like you, I definitely don't need another game to play because I have so much, but I did that once. Terrible drift into knocking over a sign. Video games are totally realistic. My Supra had a dent for the rest of its life. Oh, yeah. Every time I hang out with this one friend that I don't get to see too often, I always show him pictures that you've sent me of your Supra and stuff. But it's really hard for me to communicate with that guy. He's just super busy and stuff. Also, technically, if you finish before the guy, he hasn't run as much track as you have, so you have a bit of an advantage there. Damn. Any pictures of your first Supra? Well, you sent me a picture of some Supra, and then someone else's Supra, like Mark V, which looked really, really, really sick. Oh man, that's like one of the most legendary cars. I don't know if they have the Supra in here, or like, well, let's say a reference to the Supra. There's no Toyota cars in this, but they do have references to them, so we're not actually driving a Toyota 86. But that is actually a Nissan Z. Man, I gotta talk to my friend. We met this dude that he brings racing sim setups to conventions, amongst other things, and I gotta tell him that like one day he's gotta do like a tournament if he brings one of those setups over. I'd like to do like an IRL tournament. I just recently found out that I forget who, but there's a whole like sim lab not too far from me where they have a bunch of setups and you can pay to like do like an hour or so with a chair that's also where like the chair is also moving, like a really top of the line sim setup. It's just really pricey. Like for an hour you're paying enough that you might as well be like upgrading your personal sim rig. But I think I'm gonna try it at least once. I just gotta get some free time, maybe during the winter if they're open. What am I doing wrong? Because he's blowing me out of the water with points. Maybe I need to do more clutch stuff. But yeah, I was gonna lose that because he's already like 1,000 points ahead of me, so I'm doing something wrong. She named her car Goki. I have had 3 Supras. I may have sent you pics of 2 and 3. I don't think I have any of the first one. It's a shame. The missing Supra. That's so not fair. Maybe now that I have some more power, I don't necessarily have to run him out in the beginning. I could kind of just follow him to see the way that he does the drift and copy his style. And then towards the end, as long as I'm close enough, I could just pass him later. Okay, let me try again. I think I'm hitting a point where it might be worthwhile to take a quick break. Just to reset a little bit. I don't want to get too gassed. This definitely helped me yesterday, but yeah, we need to beat this guy. I just have to link more of the turns, which means you're kind of snaking down the entire track. Whoops. Ooh, damn. All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take a really quick break. I'm gonna run an ad. Stick around, supports the stream. I'll be back. Just kind of reset, refresh. Hopefully, I can do this next time. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Freshened up a little bit. Did a quick gas and go. 4 tires. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to invest in some new race sim gloves, because these are starting to wear out a little bit. And they get gross because they get a little bit sweaty too. Not a fan of that. It sucks that I can't push a button and reset during the races. No. Should the seat shift around in the physics for realistic? Yeah. There's a specific version of the Daytona USA cab that it had rotating seats, but obviously that's not as like realistic. I think if you go to damn, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's called Skip Barber. That's the name. They're a racing school, but they also have these these sim racing rig labs. And yeah, I agree. Like, it sounds really cool. What the hell was that? Damn. Yeah, I would love to jump in on that. It's really pricey though. I can only imagine what type of setups they have. They don't have pictures of them on the website, but you know, like at the price point that they're charging, it's probably some really good sim racing stuff. So, like I said, it's not something that I would do on a regular basis, but it's on my mind to go check it out. I was even kind of thinking that maybe the little sub goal I have could go towards that instead of what I changed it to recently. You know? Because really my whole stream is just a front. It's a front for me to start my IRL racing career. That's what all of this is. Freedom Wars? No more heroes? Yees? No, that was just kind of a front. That was to hold you guys over while my real plan was to get into IRL racing. Not going so well so far, as you can see. God. This is just like with those missions before. I gotta start small. Go-kart streams first. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, nobody really live streams racing, like sanctioned racing at least. I don't think you're allowed to do that. The sanctioning body for the race is probably going to be the one that keeps any video footage of it or any live streams going. So I don't think you would get to stream the race itself. But yeah, I'm sure there's a place you could go rip around the track in a go-kart and also do a quick stream of it. Wow, the handbrake actually saved me there. That's interesting. Maybe from now on, when I feel the car slipping in the opposite direction. Well, that gave me a nice save. Yeah, maybe when I feel the car slipping in the opposite direction, instead of trying to like save it with the clutch, I should try to save it with the handbrake. Damn. I gotta catch up a little bit. All right, well, it doesn't matter now. I think I've hit the barricade just a little bit too many times. Holy shit. Damn it, I gotta be really careful here. I think the new plan is gonna be to sort of hang back, try to get like a really sick long combo drift. So it'll get me like a good 2,000 points early on, just like I did before. And then, you know, I can still hang back, but I gotta be mindful I need to end up out front. Okay, 1,000 is good. I'll take 1,000. Oh, no. Damn it. When you get turned around, it's just forget about it. He's gone. Yeah, I don't understand how someone could like just get good at drifting by jumping into a toge and starting with that. It's the level of frustration you experience from constantly hitting the wall and getting turned around and getting stopped. I feel like it would impede you from ever making any actual progress. Man, it's like, oh, you're doing good, you're doing good. Oh, no, you hit the wall, hit the wall just at the wrong angle. Enough that it messed you up. And you know, the game is a little bit forgiving with the wall. You can definitely hit it a little bit. You can definitely tap it. You're not gonna just lose your score. Yeah, I'm definitely learning a little bit about the handbrake here. It's good. We want that. We want to be learning. Okay, we're about 50% of the way through. I gotta pass him. And I could do that by just racing normal as opposed to drifting. Drifting will slow me down. While he's drifting, I could just race like normal and then catch up. Okay, I am losing a little bit of time. Did you switch the AI back to hard? No. This is still, it's still on the easiest difficulty. I just think about it this way. As the like human person here, as the human player, I'm just so prone to actually making like a legitimate mistake. That car is operating on like a track, and while you know, it's not to say that, oh well, the AI is cheap or something. I mean, it doesn't have to actually make any mistakes. It's going down on like a known path. Whereas me, it's like I constantly end up hitting walls and stuff. I'm just super accident prone here. I gotta turn my AI up, if you know what I'm talking about. Fuck. Oh man, and I'm so sorry that I didn't stream on Tuesday instead. Doing 2 of these streams back to back is just it's too much. I don't know if my body is supposed to do this kind of stuff Wednesday and then into Thursday as well. But yeah, man. I have a strategy, and for what it's worth, I remember being stuck here in the when I played a controller style too. This was just one of those hard races. You know, same deal, like the AI is the AI is perfect. It doesn't the AI is perfect. It's just going down like a track, like a train down the mountain, but for me it's like, you know, I could be having a good run and the second thing. Fools hardly differ. Man, that's some old adage there. I haven't heard that in a while. Who are you calling a fool? I think I should pass him now. I said, I think I should pass him now. Whoops. I need to get the sim kit piece that allows you to turn on Nas. Sorry, I'm coughing because of so much tire smoke. Damn it. And he always turns me backwards, too. Like, I need him to hit me. He spins out and hits the wall, and then I get turned forward, and I could just keep going. Oh, sweet God, my rib hurts. Kugla, what's up, man? Dude, talk to me. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? How's it going? We missed you, Kugla. Not gonna get to hang out this weekend. I think I'm gonna stop going for that hairpin. I haven't been hitting it. So it just ends up being kind of a waste of time, and I'm not getting the benefit of trying to drift it. I think I created enough of distance that it's time to start focusing on chaining like a really big, long drift together. Oh, damn. See, he always gets away with it really good. He always does perfect, and I don't. But yeah, man, out of nowhere, the other car just got so many points ahead of me. It didn't even matter that I was ahead. I could have finished the race, but I would have lost in points. And I feel like when he's ahead of me, when I'm ahead, his points just shoot up. When I'm behind, like I could kind of keep up points wise as long as I could keep up, but then I make a mistake and yada yada yada. You guys see me do this like 1,000 times already. That was my chance to spin him out too. At this point, it's not even like, it's not the difficulty because I bumped it down. I don't feel like it's the car anymore because I have the car working much better than I did before. It's literally, this is just a hard as hell mission for me. But yeah, like I said, it was like this too in the, it was like this too in the, when I did it controller style. So that's not unique. Yeah, I just wish I had that car. That Sylvia that you have in the drift school. I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow after all this. Well, this might be like the peak of the stream here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get past this tonight. I don't know if I should just try and get more get more money to get more upgrades or something. I don't know. But I definitely got some good material today. And the worst of it is that I know once I get a better car and stuff, car that handles better than this mission, I could come back and do this mission as many times as I want. And it's just, it's gonna be such a breeze then. And I'll be like, damn, I wish that I had it this good before. Yeah, he's getting more points than me again, so I gotta pull something out of my ass here. Well, now I didn't even have the lead advantage. Jesus. And we're only 60%. I mean, he's almost 70. But only 60% down the course. There's still so much more to go. Yeah. Maybe steal the lead in the beginning. Try to just get a bunch of chain drifts. That's the most important part. But yeah, I mean, this car, it's kind of like, to me, it feels like it doesn't do well in a situation where you have to snake a narrow road like this. Because it wants to constantly go in the other direction and stuff. And it's just so much harder to control the drift, whereas he's doing it so smooth. What? Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. Owen Wilson. God damn it. Yeah, there's like a huge difference between the way that the other car is drifting, where consistently can like snake in between the guardrails, left to right, left to right. I feel like with this car, I don't really have that. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's just because I need to go faster. Maybe. But yeah, let me steal the lead in the beginning. I also wish we could have that cool replay mode where we could see the cars from the top down and stuff. That would be a good option to put in this. I wonder if you get nitrous during a drift. How would that work? Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know why I couldn't have just gone out of that donut. But it seems to be working though. Get in front so I keep the lead and then just try and try and survive and score as many points as I can. It's just all about not hitting anything. Whoops. Yeah, it's all about not hitting anything. And the other, I guess the other thing that this race says has that it's so challenging about it is just that it's such a long race too. Like it's such a long track. Fuck. God damn it. Where am I at? I got like 30 minutes till midnight. Yeah, I think I might kind of cap out on this. It's a shame. I really, really wanted to get at least past this mission. This was a point where I remember before I was also stuck for a while, but I thought I'd be a little bit more ready for it. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what else to say here. There's just something that I'm missing on this one. But again, I know that if I had a different car, if I had like a more souped up, whatever I'm gonna get later and I'm gonna buy cool parts for it, I know I could blast through this because that's exactly what happened before. Maybe I shouldn't have restarted the game from scratch, but I just figured it would make more sense. Every time. There's just no stopping them. There's just no brakes on the train. Maybe I'm just too afraid that if I put too much gas, it'll like just shoot me out to the wall. Thank you for the hydrate. Why is that car making so much smoke? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely tuned better than the shitbox I got. But it can't just be the upgrades, because I have like a good amount of them now, and even a lot maxed out. I think it's just purely the Z is that Z is like really, really good. It's a devil Z. I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't know what to do. I almost just want to change back to the controller and just get it done that way. It's like so much, I mean, I'd have to get used to that as well, because it's been months since I did it that style, but fuck! Come on, I gotta win this. I'm like not even close. Shit. Yeah, like part of me is like, oh, well, let me just quit and go back to do some side quests, get some more money, get some more parts, whatever. But at this point, I'm almost tapped out, so I might as well just see how far I can take this. Don't think I'm really gonna get it, but let me go back to strategy number fucking 6 or whatever at this point. Try to break in front of him. Yeah, I kind of wish they made this like a follow the leader. Maybe they could have made it like you follow the leader, and then once you get to the very end, there's like a QT or something, and you pass him. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of this one. I'm kind of tired of the finish first and get more points. Makes it. It's just too challenging for me right now. Because to get points, I'm gonna have to be really, really slow. And I just can't get as much points as the other cars. It's too much for me. But I've kind of committed to this, so I don't know what I'm gonna do now. In some ways this worked out, in some ways it kind of backfired spectacularly, so... I quit! Ah! Jesus fucking Christ. This is crazy. This is so crazy. I don't know how many more times I can do this, and yeah, this is really tough. Using the enemy car to push you. Well, the problem is that the enemy car, like, it feels like it's just a tank. If this was iRacing, you would just tap the other car and it would go spinning and fly into a wall, and you know, your engine isn't working. You gotta come into pit. But here, this car is just, the other car on the track is just a train. It's a train, it's a charging bull, it just doesn't give a flying fuck. Shit. I think maybe it could just be putting on too much gas. I gotta feather it. I have to do the, oh, pretend there's an egg under the gas pedal thing. Because it could have just been the engine upgrades that screwed me up. By putting all that power. Now I need less throttle to make my car do stuff. Yeah, that might be it. It always puts me backwards. Oh man. Yeah, you can't do anything to him. It becomes like, again, you're racing versus a train. He can't be moved. He can't really, like, you can't do much to him, but you have to pass him and you have to get more points than him. And there's also this much space between the barriers. So this is a hell of a challenge on the drift setup, I gotta say. And once again, I said this before, but the track is so long that, you know, we're not talking about like doing a little bite-sized drift or something and you win the mission. Like, we're at this for a while. This is at least like a, well, you see it up there, it's about a 5-minute downhill. 5-minute downhill of hell. Maybe that's why they gave the NOS. To help you kind of break away or catch up in this mission. Wait, I think I just figured something out. Be worth trying. If I do a high-speed drift, meaning a drift in like 3rd gear, yes, I get like extra points because it's faster. I tried to go to 3rd a couple of times. Oh, yes. That might do it. Up to this point, I've pretty much always been in 2. Alright, dude, at this point, just kill me. Just let me go over the barricades. It's just such insult to injury to get past and turned around. Again, insult to injury. Well, I'm down 1,500 points. There's not much else I could do. We're almost at the end. Yeah, he just surpassed me so much, not just in position, but in points too. Man, this might be my last stream ever. I don't think I'm gonna live tonight. Oh my god. Yeah, I think there's something about... In fact, I'm gonna write this down for my video, but I think there's just something about constantly jumping between setups and tracks and stuff that makes it a little more trucky, a little bit more trucky. Yeah, killed by JDM. Okay, that's going in a private thing there. Killed by JDM. No, my friend, I was killed by death. My head landed up right side up, so that's all good. Whew. Now, how funny would it be if by objectives they mean that those are optional and I don't actually have to get more points? I would be so pissed. But no, I'm pretty sure you gotta do both because that's how they've always been. Oh, I almost had a chance to push him. I should have just smashed the nitrous button. Wow. Whoa. 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 What the fuck? The physics did not agree with that one. Yeah, I guess what I'll just have to do next time is just start off my next stream of this by just continuing to do side quests. It kind of sucks because I really want to like advance in this game, you know. We got other stuff to do, but it is what it is. Whoops. See, now the kind of issue is like, okay, well, I could catch up to him, right? Well, but if I focus on catching up and I stop drifting, like, yeah, I'll go faster, I'll get to him quicker. But I'm not going to be collecting as many points. You have to really hit like that nice middle ground. Pass him and then just do as many long combos as you can. I feel like such a fucking broken record. Itronia, you're the speedrunning wizard here. What's the strats? Where can I clip to just get to the bottom of the race and win immediately? What's the strategy here? I can't drift, neither can you. Oh, shit. Don't just take his line away. Take his life away. That's the way to do it. Oops. I'm just getting so typed. I'm getting so tapped here. Tapped out. I mean, I'm trying to shift, and instead of doing that, I end up hitting the NOS. Not the best idea. Wall slide to a pixel perfect gap, frame skip, nitrous profit. Yeah, it definitely has something to do with the nitrous. I'm sure you can hit something at a certain angle here with the nitrous and just immediately see the end game credits. Itronia, did you hear about that kid that he saw like the end screen for Tetris, which is like, wow, I didn't even know that you could get to the end of Tetris at any point in time. That must have been crazy to witness live. Yeah, does anybody...
Kugakci X10.
Why mute? I have no idea. I must have hit the wrong button. Why mute? I was cussing up a storm. No one needs to hear me yelling. Sounding like angry gamer here. People are gonna be like, man, this is like one irate gamer. No, I must have hit it by accident. I didn't realize it. No, I actually was screaming at the top of my lungs. See, what I'm practicing is gaslighting, so now you don't know what to believe. If it could have just held out for like a few more seconds, that combo would have extended. Oh, gee. I did it again. Shit. Yeah, I got really greedy. That's like the other issue. I hate doing long combos, long combo drifts, because I'm always worried that I'm gonna spin out or hit something and then totally mess up the multiplier. It feels like such a gamble to me.
3、2、1。
Whoops! I thought that would help. Oh man, somebody make a compilation every time I go, oh man. Take a shot. Take a shot every time I have to restart. You'd all be dead. Well, anyway. 10 more minutes, I guess. Yeah, I gotta go do stuff. I can't just drift my whole life. This is ridiculous. At some point, this has to stop. This has to be over.
1。
I have a family. Help me stop drifting. I want to move on. Damn. I miss those tracks that we got to race another car, and you know, I didn't have to worry about anything on the edge. It was just if you run off, you're a little bit in the grass. I miss those so bad. Now we're in this like super enclosed racetrack. All right, Kugla. Thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the bits as well. I hope you have a good weekend.
3、2、1。
This is just purgatory at this point. Holy shit. I don't know if I could recommend this game anymore after tonight. No, I gotta just come back with better parts.
1。
Oh, that's not gonna help. Or maybe having it in first person wouldn't be such a bad idea. Now that I think about it. Yeah, the only thing is that first person will be worse for trying to for being able to see how close I am to the edges of the track, and it'll also be harder for me to see the proximity between me and the car. So, me and the other car, I mean.
3、2、1。
Oops. Well, I still slowed him down. Yeah, see, this is just kind of ridiculous. It shouldn't be able to push you like that. I think you should kind of slow down a little. But maybe they found that players would have been able to then knock the AI out or something. Which then obviously, you know, it would be kind of cheap. But at this point, I'll take cheap because, god damn it, I can only do this for so much. In fact, I think in one of my earlier runs, I got him to flip. And then I just finished the race on my own. Oh no, that just sucks. I flipped the I pulled on the e-brake just so that I can get just so I could get another drift going, and it ended up backfiring me because that drift was too much. But it didn't even matter because the multiplier stopped. Bullying AI is cathartic. The AI right now is bullying me. I wish I could turn it down. I wish I could turn the difficulty down like even further, because I can't. Like, I could do some parts of sim drifting, but to put all of this together at this stage, it's just not going for me. See, you can't spin them. You can't spin them out. They thought of everything. I want to, like, I don't know. I just want to move on to something else. I'm so tired of this. I don't feel like I'm making any improvements anymore. Well, like I said, I think when I come back to stream this next week, I think instead of jumping right into this race, I'll probably focus on more upgrades for the time being. In fact, I almost feel like this exact scenario played out for me. It was like 2 months ago that I got to play this for the first time. And I feel like the exact same scenario played out. And what ended up happening was I just basically had to buy a completely different car. The snapback. Yeah. Yeah, this fucking sucks. Let me go check the... Let me exit the race and go check out the dealer and see what the dealer has. If I could make it there. But yeah, my apologies, guys. I think we just wasted pretty much 40 minutes. I should have continued to do more missions and either soup up this car or just get like a completely different one. the nearest tuner shop and drive up to buy better parts for your car or tune it to match your style. Yeah, I mean, I already basically did that. I have, if I had started with this type of car, I would have been stoked. But no, it's, yeah. It's definitely not that it's a too underpowered car, or just the whole thing is too hard for me right now. But I can't progress without it. Maybe in the meantime I could do the Rise of the Scorpion. I'm sorry, what is it? Revenge of the Scorpion? The Scorpion King? Damn it. Did I go to the wrong? No, there it is. Well, I will say I'm definitely glad to not be in there anymore. Not doing that mission. That is gonna be my my personal hell. I'm gonna go to sleep and just be tortured with visions of that race again. I'll have to come back next time stronger, and hopefully there's something here for me, so I could just kind of I could boost different missions until I get more points. It sucks because this car is now, I put a lot of money into it, so yeah. Can I sell my car? Yeah, I could sell it. But I'd only make 400,000, which isn't much. I think just in the beginning, you may have to. Oh, I could get a truck. Honda Civic, that's front wheel drive. It tells you that, right? Yeah, it does. I wonder if the S2000 would be good. And the S2000 is one of the few rear wheel drive cars. Oh, but I wouldn't be able to afford it because it's like a shitload of money. Yeah, I think an S14 is probably the way to go. 220 horsepower though. It's kind of weak on the horsepower side, but that's like a proper drift car. What is this? Oh, there's also the S15. Yeah. It sucks because I feel like I'm forced to buy some of these cars just because they're better and they'll help me win on this dumbass race. GRSTI, GVSTI, that's interesting. And then we have this car. Oh, it's 5-3. Okay. Yeah, so the plan, I think the plan is going to be to get... The plan is probably going to be... Actually, I could probably just get his car, the Z. Then we'd be pretty evenly matched. But yeah, I gotta just rack up enough points until I can afford one of these, either the Z or the S15. I guess I'll probably just go for the Z. It's not that much more money. And I could also sell my car, so then I just have to make 1.9 million yen. But then the issue is that this car is going to be bone stock, so then I'm going to have to also continue to do stuff for points. So lot of pain and torture coming my way. Maybe sometime this weekend I could kind of, while I'm not going to be streaming, I could kind of cheese it, pick up the controller and just start doing like really fast missions while I'm doing like other stuff. But yeah, that was insane. Oh man, sim racing really, you just hit a dead end and it feels like you can't progress. Like you want to progress, you could see the other side, but you just can't. So that's gonna do it for this stream. God, that got so unfortunate and hectic, but I'll be back next Tuesday. Like I said, the goal is going to be to buy one of these two cars and yeah, to buy one of these cars and see if I can beat the race then. I'll have to get a bunch of upgrades too. So I appreciate